What's up? Welcome to Vail, Colorado for my annual trip where my room has a mirror on the wall that freaks me out every time I turn and I think there's someone standing in my room. See this? I'll just be like standing here, looking out the window, looking at how beautiful it is, and then all of a sudden I'll look over and there's me. And I think it's somebody else and I get freaked out by it, but it's this giant mirror here that, it's kind of weird. We still got the killer view. That's neither here nor there. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with you shooting this video where we are going to talk about one of the biggest questions that I get. But I take it back. It's not one of the biggest questions I get. It's one of the biggest excuses that I hear. What is it? It's that people that want to start freelance writing, or they think they want to start freelance writing, they don't do it because they haven't figured out what niche they want to be in. So they're like, I can't start writing because I don't have a niche. I don't know what I'm going to write about. Well, that's one of the biggest misconceptions in freelance writing, that you have to have a niche right away. And that's what this video is going to be all about. It's going to answer the question, do you need to have a niche to be a successful freelance writer? And we're going to look at how it's not necessarily a black and white answer. There's a little bit of gray area there. So let's roll the intro and we'll get right into it. I will apologize in advance for my mountainy look here. I did just get off the mountain that's right there. We got a good view room this year. I can see it. It's glorious. But I didn't feel like showering yet, so we threw the thing. We're doing it. We're doing it, and I mean, this is what this looks like. So that's why we have the hat action going on at the moment. But you don't care about my hair, you don't care about my hat, you don't care about my view, you just care about freelance writing and whether or not you need a niche to get started. So, the short answer is, no, you do not need a niche if you want to start freelance writing. There are many people who are generalists that can write about all sorts of different topics. When I first started out freelance writing, I was a generalist. I wrote about just about anything. I wrote about valet podiums. I wrote about industrial key boxes. I wrote about modern cat furniture. Yeah, modern cat furniture. You think I know anything about cat furniture? I don't even have a cat. But with a couple hours of research online, I became the foremost expert in modern cat furniture, so I could write all sorts of stuff. That's one of the things that's great, is when you are a generalist and you're a freelance writer, you learn how to research things pretty quickly so that you can sound like an expert even if, you're not. Google is a powerful tool, and a lot of people forget that. So don't be afraid of just putting yourself out there, applying for jobs about something you may not know everything about. You can be a generalist, and that is a skill that you can develop, learning how to write about things that you're not 100% comfortable with. That being said, we have made it clear, you do not need a niche when you're getting going. When you first start, if that is your roadblock, stop right now. Don't let that be a roadblock any longer. Set up your portfolio website. We got a whole video on how to do that. There's a link below. Set that up, start pitching people. We got a video on that, also link below. And start putting yourself out there. But is it helpful to have a niche? And what does that look like? And also, I know I'm gonna get people right now that are gonna yell at me for saying niche, not niche. It's all the Europeans, niche. Oh, it's niche to me. That's how I grew up, whatever. You know what I mean. What do you think? That's a little much. A little much? Yeah, we'll figure this out. The second part of all of this is it may not be as hard to narrow down your niche, niche, may not be as difficult as you think it is. So in my mind, there's two types of niches. There is a writing niche and there is an industry niche. So usually you're thinking about it as an industry niche. I'm only gonna write about the golf industry because everyone tells me you gotta niche down, you gotta become an expert in that one thing. And that can be great, that can be really helpful. That is the freelance writing I do now is generally, for instance, in the golf industry. I do sales pages, marketing content, email sequences for a very select few clients in the golf industry. But niching down specifically within an industry can be difficult. If you don't think you're an expert in something or you don't have a background in one particular topic that you really want to devote yourself to, then that's tough. And that's where a lot of people's hangups are, because they don't feel like they're an expert in an industry. Then that's their roadblock. They don't know how to niche down. They're afraid of becoming generalists and they don't do anything. But one thing people don't talk a lot about is the idea of the writing niche. There are different types of writing, so your niche might not be industry focused. It could be the type of writing you do. Maybe you specialize in doing only 1,000-word blog posts. Maybe you specialize in only doing white papers for B2B companies. Maybe you specialize in only doing sales pages for people with personal brands. Maybe you specialize in doing email sequences and email funnels to help bring people from, a brand new reader to someone that's gonna buy their product. Becoming an expert in that style of writing and learning how to translate that across industries, that is a super valuable skill. And that's a different way that you can niche down, and you can go way down. Like for instance, I pretty much just do sales copy for the golf industry. So I've niched down my industry and I've niched down my writing topic. But the great thing about that is to get started freelance writing, you don't have to do any of those things. You can do all of those things and figure out what you're best at and what you like to do. I know. This one looks extra creepy, doesn't it? All too often, I just see people making the excuse of like, I don't have a niche, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm sorry, that's total BS. Like, you can have a certain level of success if you just put yourself out there. You don't even need a website, you don't even need to niche down. If you just put yourself out there and start emailing people saying, hey, I'm a freelance writer, I wanna work with you, you will have a certain level of success within a few months. Almost guaranteed. But most people are so afraid to put themselves out there. They think everything has to be perfect that they don't do anything. So you don't need to niche down. It can be helpful. It's something to think about. You don't need a website, but it can be helpful. It's something you should probably try and do. It will give you a leg up on your competition. So I think I've answered the question. Now it's just a matter of you going out and doing the thing that you want to do and stop being afraid of it. Seriously. Stop letting your niche be your excuse. That's one of the best pieces of advice I can give. You're gonna have all sorts of excuses and reasons to not do something, but all it takes is one reason to do it. You wanna change your life. You wanna be able to go ski on a Tuesday. I skied for 2 hours this morning, now I'm making videos. I'm probably gonna go ski again after this. To have that freedom and flexibility, that's what this is all about. So stop being afraid. Put yourself out there. Start finding freelance work. Don't worry about the niche if that is something that has stressed you out. Don't worry about the website if that is something that has stressed you out. Just start reaching out to potential clients. And we've got all sorts of resources on YouTube. We have a whole course devoted to this in Location Rebel Academy as to how to reach out and find those clients. So we'll save that for another video. But we got new videos every Monday and Thursday. Make sure to hit subscribe if you like this. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time we got a beautiful new video from some cool destination. Last week we were in San Diego. This week we're in Vail. Next week, who the hell knows where we're gonna be? It's gonna be great. So make sure to subscribe. Go check out locationrebel.com. If you're serious about starting a freelance writing business, go to locationrebel.com/FWG, stands for Freelance Writing Guide. You're gonna get our Intro to Freelance Writing Guide as well as our 6-day course. It's gonna help you build a sustainable writing business that's gonna give you the free time to do more of the stuff you wanna do, like ski, or spend time with friends, or whatever it is you like. So, on that note, it's looking pretty good out here. I'm not lying, by the way. Come look at this with me. Check out that view. Yeah. Now I'm in the way. Yeah, there you go. So, and now I screwed this all up and I'm out of focus and now we're all out of whack. But anyway, that's it for this video. We're gonna have more videos from Vail coming at you soon. I'll see you later. Have a fantastic day. Peace.